Let's do this. Wonderful conversation. Holy cow. Comments are wonderful. I am a huge sucker for comments. If you read the comment, you'll know that I actually got them right into the Q Army without any hesitation whatsoever. I'm going to do my best. I'm not making any promises. To not doom and gloom today. And you know, the reason why the whole reason why I'm not making the promises is because I'm still very angry. It's still raw. And all everybody wants to tell me is how what a bunch of absolute fucking numbnuts he's hiring to freaking dismantle this country. Yeah. I hope Putin really did tell him to go fuck himself. That would have been really nice. Yeah. You don't tell Putin what to do. Putin tells you what to do. Don't you know where your marching orders come from? Oh, that's right. You were never in the military. You fucking asshole. Today is Veterans Day. Speaking about private bone spurs. A vast majority of service people and wannabe service people have voted for him. I don't know how or why. I take a page from Vance, his vice president elect, or vice president elect. He's a dangerous person who has never done any military time, now in charge of our military. I'm paraphrasing. That's not a direct quote. I will find the direct quote. Fucking, I'm not going to look up J.D. Vance. Sorry. And a person who served in the military. For him, I say thank you, but no thank you for your service. The number one thing that people voted was the economy. You know he's going to wreck it, right? He's gonna wreck what was built. The prices are going down, prices are going low, and he's going to fucking wreck it. They are seizing control. Not with you. They are seizing control. That's what's happening. And I said I wasn't going to doom freaking talk today, but here I am, fucking doom talking. Ah! I'm so fucking angry. I don't think my anger will ever subside. As part of the acceptance, I'm going to accept it. Just accepting it. Just fucking accepting it. Just accepting that I'm just going to be angry probably for the next 4 years. And don't get me wrong. Like, people think Biden was my guy. There's a million things that I complain about with Biden. There's a million things that I think Biden should be doing right now to secure America from the damage that's about to get wrought. There's a million things that Congress should be doing right now. They should be fucking scrambling and not freaking taking vacation. What the fuck are we paying them thousands and thousands of dollars for? You want to cut in the fucking government budget? There's where you cut. Cut their fucking salaries. Pay them fucking minimum wage. Every fucking one of them, including the president. Control of our government. We as a people, whether you voted for him or not, you've lost control. If I wouldn't be surprised if women lose the right to vote. I wouldn't be surprised. That's if we vote again. It's going to cost him nearly $1 trillion, probably more than $1 trillion, just to do his deportation program. The safe guesstimate was, I think it was close to 900 million. And he was talking about freaking stupid Muskie freaking says that he can cut $2 trillion out of the freaking government spending and still have a freaking You know what? Most of 60% of our freaking budget is for our military industrial complex. So if you cut $2 trillion out of our freaking budget, that's where it's got to go. Removing the Department of Education isn't even going to be a blip. Isn't even going to be any savings. It's insane to me. I was hoping that Project 2025 was just going to be a work of fiction and a scare tactic. It should have been a scare tactic to have everybody not vote for it. Like, we really should have had a Democrat Congress, a Democrat Senate to go up against a Republican Supreme Court and force them, literally force them to get back on track. And give the power back to the people. We've lost as a country. I just hate to say it. And the most vulnerable are going to be the first ones hit. And my heart is going to basically break. Because people are not going to be allowed to be who they are. Discovery, like I said, it took me many years. It took me many years. And I was not hindered by authorities telling me that I could not be me. I've never been hindered by a government telling me who I can and cannot love. I've never had a policy ever telling me what I can and cannot do with my body. And it could happen in my lifetime. That's not something that I worry about. The Earth becoming uninhabitable in my lifetime is something that I'm almost guaranteeing is going to happen. Nobody should have control over another person. And if you think that that's who you are, that you have to have control over other people, then you're not looking hard enough. If you think that forcing another person to be Christian, you're Christian. Not following Jesus, not loving each other, not accepting people for who they are. If you believe that who you are deep down is a person that has to influence other people to the point of coercion, of bullying, of basically rape, of just absolutely seizing control. I'm going to tell you right now, you're heading down the wrong path. Who you are is deep down. It's only you. It's within you. And when you spend too much time worrying about what other people have or don't have, you'll never discover who you are. Stop trying to save people from themselves. Save yourself. Because then you'll find that you can have salvation while you're still alive. This is going to be a rough 4 years. And I'm going to do these videos as long as I fucking can. Here I am saying you, and I know not a single person who watches my videos. Not a single person. It will never happen. Nobody who is that awful of a person would sit through these videos. It's my one saving grace, I think. Just talking about how angry I am. I can't tell you how wonderful and exciting it is when I discovered who I was as a person. It's freeing. It allows so many possibilities forward. And I recommend it for everybody. One of the reasons why I have a lot of affections towards trans people, towards people who are gay, towards women, towards people of color, towards people, all these things, because their culture, their this, that's part of their identity, that's part of who they are, and what they're doing is they're discovering who that is. And I think they should be allowed to be themselves. Always. Without exception. Money does not define who you are. Your station in life does not define who you are. The color of your skin, like I just said, use that, but I'm talking more of the culture around the fact that people are have more melanin. I'm gonna say it right. Than others. There's a whole beautiful thing. It's art. It's creative. But even that doesn't define you. You define you. You get to choose. You get to pick what's best for you, where your comfort zone is, what you feel inside. For those who have, and like I said, I've seen it, a person shared it with me, and I, even as a spectator of it, I felt honored, and I can't tell you like how amazing it feels to be a part of it. figured out who you are and figured out everything like that, it's still evolving. It's still changing. It's still developing. It's, like I said, it's glorious. I think it's been 2 years. 2 years. Somebody asked me why, because they just literally as soon as Grogu got the name on the show, why I have Grogu dressed in drag. And I'm like, this isn't Grogu. This is Cuda. Cuda's female. If Cuda was male and wanted to dress, basically drag, or identify as female, there, still female. And the development of it wasn't as soon as I, bought. At the time, it was called The Child. When I got Cuda, there was no Grogu. Disney movie, The Princess and the Frog, was out, and when watching The Mandalorian, there was the child, but obviously Grogu, eating frogs and stuff like that. So I thought it was kind of a funny thing to do, and that's basically how Cuda, I named her, and she wants to be a Disney princess. Princess and the Frog was Cuda's favorite movie. Have to get away from the doom and gloom. And if this is gonna get away from it, then this is gonna get away from it. Because I had Tiny Deadpool here for a little bit, and I'll probably bring Tiny Deadpool back. Whoever you are, thank you for watching. People who watch my videos, oh my God, my heart just basically, swells, because it is the reason why I do this. There is a part of me of, I'm not alone and all that other stuff. That all plays a role in it. But in the grand scheme of things, it is my connection to you. we're gonna get through this. And I hope one day we can wake up from the nightmare. I hope one day we as a country will recover 100%. Not partially. Not they pushed against democracy and democracy held barely. You know, like, I hope one day, I hope I live to see it. I hope I live to see us become a great nation again. As much as Trump lied and said make America great, the truth is that we already were great. We are great. We're great now. We're great even though 72 million people decided it was not great. And all those assholes, you know, using the economy is the reason why they're voting. The truth of the matter is you're just a fucking racist asshole. You're a misogynist, and if you're a female woman, even a trans woman, and you voted for fucking Trump, I'm gonna tell you right now, you hate yourself. You hate who you are, and you don't want to be in charge anymore. You want to have somebody control you. And that's sad. Because it is my one greatest thing that I love to see is people being who they are. And not how they affect other people, not how they, you know, bully and, you know, do this stuff. Who they really are. And if I want to say that I'm optimistic about things, the truth is that this is where I'm very optimistic. I think that everybody, once they see who they are, it's a beautiful, glorious thing. I don't think there's an exception. I think that hate, you know, and there's no place for hate, because if you hate yourself. And I wish more people, and it's not an easy journey, because you have to look at some hard truths about yourself. And when you see something you don't like, or see something that doesn't quite fit, working on changing that is not easy. Especially when you have years and years and years of somebody telling you this is the right way to do things. This is what is expected of you. And that's what our entire childhoods have been. Everybody trying to influence it. The problem with that is that it takes us further and further away from who we are. Cool beans in the comments below, or make a comment. You notice that people make comments and I love them and I adore them and I will answer them. I will respond. be that person. um, but if you don't know what to say, just say cool beans. And wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I hope you're having a fantastic time doing it. You are worth it. If you took offense to anything that I say, remember, it's not you. It's just my anger towards what's the situation. Because, like I said, nobody in their fucking right mind, with hate in their heart, will sit through a half hour of this. Nobody. Nobody in their wrong mind would sit through a half hour of this. Because I'm telling them things that they don't want to hear. Alright, so take care. Alright, bye.